everybody, welcome back to the world of Jaws. I'm joined here today by Axol.
Hi, I'm Axol, aka Kundan. Or actually,
I'm also joined.
Sorry. Hi, my name's Axol, aka Kundan. I am playing Dane, the Chirurgeon.
I am joined here with United.
Hi, I'm United. I play Adam Laurence, everyone's favorite Matelot.
Also, Harley.
Hi, I am Harley, and I'll be playing your Captain Joey Pacallis.
And Tim.
Hey there, I'm Tim, playing the definitely completely normal Navigator Tre Bresaint.
Last we left off, we were departing from some of the Blackstone Isles on the northwest side of the map, making our way south towards the Destin Hills. We were en route to Sunderstone in order to snatch up a trade registry such that we could get one back on the Dreadfin Raiders who had assailed our captain and his crew of the Wild Blue Yonder in the first episode. And we're finally getting to that.
There.
We've had a few diversions here and there, but yeah, we're getting to it.
Pronoun correction, real quick. Sorry.
Sorry.
The game is paused, just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, I'll unpause it.
So...
Unpaused.
I'm gonna put it, out there fully. I have 6 out of 8 harm, not 7. Guys, I'm gonna die if we actually try to fight them. Can we either... Can we either, 1, have Joey just do command and then go watch from afar, or possibly re-plan what we're trying to do here?
The plan wasn't to immediately strike them, it's to strike them after they struck the merchants, so then we take them after they've already been hit. So it's not us fully going at them. And also, I'm still here ready to go.
That's true. If I were playing a Matelot, I would probably be a lot less cautious with my life, or especially like a gunslinger, I'd be a lot less cautious. But I feel like
my entire purpose is protecting the crew, right?
Okay, fine. I guess I'll get involved in a little bit of scrapping and just do some commands from afar.
I mean, you could probably just stay back, and then
That's true.
we could do most of it.
Take pot shots.
I do want to talk about this. This is a good place to talk about it. So your harm tally begins with several circles, but towards its end, you'll see 3 little skulls instead. If you ever mark a skull in your harm tally, you're compelled to be done for. Being done for means you can't go on. You're knocked out, you're overwhelmed, you're too exhausted to continue, etc. If you strained yourself, you could crawl, limp, or whisper, but strenuous things like shouting, running, or even making moves is beyond your meager ability. To avoid your fate, you must stand your ground against the compel. After becoming done for, you return to normalcy after a scene. If you fill your harm tally completely, however, death comes a-calling. If you still want to live, you must deny death. We will save that for if and when we come to it. Of course, deny death is also a compel.
I can help with that too.
Give me a second. Somebody's at the door and knocking very fiercely.
Okay.
The little crapheads are back. They put a rubber chicken outside my door, so I stole it. They're not getting that back.
Have to leave that.
Okay.
Fine.
I can leave that bit in. If it's not too distracting.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, Dane and Adam could scout ahead, and Tim and Trey and the captain could hang back.
Sure.
I'm fine with
but
that.
But just so you know, I'm not going to pull my punches. This is a severe situation, yes, I grant you that. But but the difficulties that you are facing, they are what drive you to greatness. And
Okay.
as such, I will not go easy on you if the situation demands it. So I would say, think strategically. I like the way you guys are thinking.
Where's what's-his-face? Your dude.
my homunculus.
Lyle.
Yes, Lyle.
He's going to be with us. Unfortunately, recent escapades have completely drained me of alchemy resources. I just rolled a miss. So no more explosives.
Boy. Unfortunate.
I'll simply
Yeah.
have to do without.
This is exactly how I like it.
Good stuff, Tim. Got a character update.
Okay, so
I would be working on my Puriforge, but they're still at the door, so I can't really concentrate.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, post that to the actual place. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we are officially on the Actual Playce.
Yeah, that's
We are on a podcast
insane.
network.
Is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have any, as of us recording this, do we have anyone listening?
Believe it or not, outside this group, we have one listener. His name is Rothman, and he is very cool.
We have one
Shout out.
person listening.
Hi,
Shout out
Rothman.
to all the
With-
Rothmans.
I'm
Shout out to
really
all the
happy you're
Rothmans out
here.
there.
Shout
Yeah.
out to all the first-time listeners. We love you. If this is
Although,
actually your first
this
time listening, please go watch the first episodes first. See you doing.
Or don't, you know. I mean, we're not your boss.
Yeah.
Is-
I mean, you won't get any of it, but you can.
Although, to be fair, the first episode did also start in media res, so...
Really? Well, I wasn't here, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
So, the plan. Sorry to
Yes.
abruptly
Right.
get back to the sesh.
I know. I think I have the flame gout now, so I can do some amount of damage.
You sure you're
I
feeling
go
up
to
to
it.
it?
I also have 3 of 6 harm.
I have an interesting question for you, Fates.
Go ahead.
Joey's got some cigars, some interesting cigars. It was a gift, which I could elaborate on later, but they don't smoke. I was wondering if we could possibly use those in combat as a more long-ranged igniter, using Tre Bresaint's flame apparatus to possibly start a little arson. Would you allow
I mean,
I
that?
like that. It would be a clever trick.
Alright.
I have
Okay.
matches, so
I'm in the.
So you both have the means to start a fire.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Also, I think it's really funny how I like that that Tim's character has a very destructive, very archaic and chaotic weapon that doesn't really fit him at all as a character, and it's kind of like persuading him to be a little more wild, and I like that.
I think
Mhm.
for
Get out of
Trey, it's a culmination of him being in such a chaotic situation, being in the crew period, that it's like, okay, I guess I'm just doing shit now.
Yeah.
So it's definitely that kind. I do love that as well. That's definitely helping.
okay. Claire, does Trey want to help out on this expedition?
I think he wants to help from a distance because he's taken a good amount of damage. But he does want to be there in case something happens.
Yeah, you all are here, and nobody's going to do it for you. It's going to be a difficult road ahead, to say the
Okay.
least.
That being said,
I-
should we make a navigation roll yet? Or do we have anything else to
No,
discuss?
because you've already. The last 2 episodes were about the navigation.
Oh,
You're-
right, okay.
Don't
I didn't know
worry.
if you wanted us to redo that. My apologies.
No, no,
Yeah,
you're good.
please.
Yeah, it could
This
have put us
is-
in some more trouble.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, where are
um,
we then?
You are off the coast of Sunderstone.
Does it look like?
Yeah. How about you just give me a size up?
Everybody?
All of us?
Well, whoever wants to. And you will need to describe how you're doing it. If you don't have a looking glass, you're not going to get too much out of it.
I think
do have
Trey should
my-
probably do the sizing up as our resident vinegar stat holder.
I do also. Well, no, I have Spitfire mostly.
Oh yeah, right. Who's the
Um,
vinegar one? It's Dane, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a spyglass, and if we want to, we can have.
Trey, may I borrow your spyglass?
Yeah, I would give it. I think Trey would give it to Dane.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and give us that roll.
All right.
Is
I
there
got
an Okay, I hate to bring D&D.
12.
Oh,
I got 12.
never mind.
Lovely.
Yes, there is like a help or hinder.
I see.
So let's see, help or hinder. Ooh.
Would
I mean,
that
I
be
already
using
got 10.
bond?
You spend a bond to help or
Gotcha.
hinder.
Okay, we don't need it.
How many questions do I get?
You get 2 questions.
Right. So, where's the danger lurking, and where are the signs of hidden treasure?
So Sunderstone is a mining colony. The name is very on the nose, of course, but it is what it is. It's a once lush tropical coast has been strip mined. The sand is now gray with loose cobble and dust. The way in has been torn down. There's been a few wooden structures erected, but it's not really a town. It's more of a place of work.
Of war?
Yes. It's a mining colony. It's not a place to live. This place has strictly been taken to mine minerals. Your questions were like where the danger was lurking. Those ships seem pretty heavily staffed. They're not going to let you get close. There's off the shore. There's four ships loaded to the gills with boxes of ore. Basically the whole deck has been covered. They're sending out a large shipment of stuff. If there was anything valuable, it would be tucked safely amongst the otherwise valuable but not very quickly sellable or one of the outhouses. Carrying under his sleeve a cylinder, one that you or Tim could probably easily surmise as a map holder, sealed in the same fashion as Tim's. Sorry, as Tre's.
Mr.
Okay.
Carver, what can we see out there?
Captain, I've identified a potential mark. And I point them out to them.
Excellent.
The ships in them of themselves are rather plain looking, nothing too fancy, but they are flying the Obsidian Circle's flag. This yellow, this like banana yellow with a perfectly round circular O. It's a fairly simple operation, but people can point it out to say that that's valuable cargo.
Okay.
Would you like to try and make your way around, or are
Yeah.
you going to wait for them to? Okay.
I'm gonna... Okay, so I give Tre back his spyglass, and I tell him, signal us if the situation gets dire, if we're going to be surrounded or something.
So we're looking at a mainland area, or are we looking at a ship, right?
You're looking at a coast with a dock.
What is this cargo that's been pointed out to us? Where is that being taken?
You understand that these ships will be on their way up the coast, headed towards Guildhearth.
I'm gonna use Trained Eye really quick.
Okay.
Which is one of my Navigator things.
What does that do? If I...
Yes,
Roll plus vinegar.
that's a 12.
Lovely.
Okay.
I would love to know. I get to know all of it because I got a 10 plus.
Okay. I'm going to need to refer to the PDF for a bit.
Got it.
I will give you all the stats. Really should have statted these out before. Let me look at this for a second. I'm thinking about like how much health I want to give this guy, or these guys. They're merchant ships. So let me think.
Merchant ships and the waters that they're passing through have recently been more quiet.
Yes, just give me a second here. Because there's some crazy stats in here. Let me see here. Okay, Rectally. So there are 4 ships. I'm gonna say that it's pretty bare bones. Each ship has Rectally 2, size 1 crew, no cannon battery, obviously. What else?
Hidden tricks.
No hidden tricks. These ships are staffed with the Iron Soul Reavers, but not particularly the best. You're usually not going to get these low bidder. You're usually not going to get the best with the lowest bid.
Relay what I know to the crew, and I say, so we have to make a decision. Do we want to try and follow these people?
I'm tempted to say yes, but I think I'm gonna go for a solid no on this one, mostly because of my condition. Also, they may not have any cannons, but everybody's got their own sense of how to know a pistol, and I don't want any lucky shots careening into the crew. We already know for certain that we're going to be engaging in a duel of some kind with those blasted Dreadfin Raiders later on, but I don't think we might want to knock up another one. That was Axol.
He'll be back.
My voice is kind of faltering for Joey. There we go. Alright. More crispy.
That makes sense for what he's going through at the moment, though.
Yeah, it kind of
there, but yeah.
There he is.
Sorry
Welcome
about that.
back.
I just got disconnected for a second. What did I miss?
Not much.
Oh, just Joey saying that they feel like knocking up another fight onto the tally won't do good for the crew in our current state.
I should mention, like, mechanically, the guards on the ship are weak. They're useless in combat. You don't need to roll to get into a scrap with them because it's not a fair fight. They are there mostly to stand around. Narratively, these people do not have skin in the game, and you would notice with your trained eye that a lot of it is just fluff. They're not going to stay for a fight. They are there to show up, show off, and escape with their lives. They're not going to fight you.
Dane, you and Lyle take 2 ships, I'll take the other 2. How's that?
Well, we don't need their battle plans, right?
Well, we don't know which ship they're on.
What?
So...
How about we try to discern that information first?
I'd rather get going now. The earlier we strike, the earlier we can leave.
The question you should be asking here is, which do you prefer more? Do you want the trade registry, or do you want a chance to get at the Dreadfin Raiders?
Joey wants revenge.
Yeah, I think it's up
then
to
you're going to need to wait to intervene then. So you're going to want to stake it out a bit. I will put this up to a roll. We'll skip the waiting. We'll narratively say that time passes as you sail behind them. I'm gonna give you an outmaneuver with +1 since you staked this place out. Also, the trained eye definitely helps.
Right.
So can I put that? Yeah. I can just roll it.
Ouch.
Okay, even with the +1, that's a 3.
That's pretty piss.
That's really
Okay.
bad.
So you have it set up. You know what you're doing, right? Of course you do. You've tracked this. And you don't see your quarry at all, which is bizarre because weren't they supposed to intervene at some point? As the crew suddenly feels the ship lurch to the side as something stabs into it.
Oh my god, their signature move.
I am
Yeah.
going to.
So there's a specific condition that they can impose here. It's not it's not grapple per se. Let me see here. Right. You have experienced a hull breach. As you look down at the side of the ship, you realize in the water is a long sleek metal ship. But instead of a sail, it's purely shaped like a bullet, like a swordfish.
Jeez, man.
They've invented submarines.
So you have
Fun fact,
experienced a hull breach.
submarines were used
give me
during
a-
the United.
Yes, so this counts. So they have rammed a submarine into your ship. Soon enough, you hear the same clattering as these ships cut into the water and onto these ships.
Okay. Are they still, like, is their ship still touching ours?
Yep.
Okay. And I use Summonus Reigns to try and separate us by controlling the weather.
I mean, anything is possible, right?
Yeah.
It's what are you trying to achieve?
I want to make it so that we are separated without, like, actually using a ship move, because we have the hull breach.
Right. I think I can do something for you.
So, should I roll for Summonus Reigns?
If you want to, it is unleash a power after all.
Yep, I know.
Sorry, I had to
Okay.
eat dinner. What did I miss?
Sir Bresaint unleashed a power with Sumasa's Reigns.
Summonus Reigns, and I just got us.
Yeah. On a hit, it does what you like, but exacts a personal cost or surges out of control. You get to
Jeez. I think legitimately his state of, and I think I can say this now because I did reveal it. His state of an undeath kind of becomes a bit more apparent.
Well, okay, hold on. I'm gonna say you're not undead yet.
Right. Sorry. I think this makes it a lot tougher.
I'll give you the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Later.
I think what personal cost?
I can just spring something on you if you want. Do you get to decide the personal cost? I want to see personal cost. Is that up to me or up to you? So exact personal cost. Take the brunt of the backlash, either with harm, trouble, or expenditure of resources. So let me see here. I'm going to say that it's going to provide you with the trouble frostbitten. Your appendages are stuck together. The way to solve this is thaw yourself out. So your fingers and your toes are like frozen stiff.
Gotcha.
But you unleash this power, and a sudden cold snap erupts over the side of the bow as the water immediately turns to ice. The submarine on the side of the ship is frozen stiff and crumples like a can as it bursts from within with ice. And you no longer have a hull breach.
So what does frostbitten do again?
If you need to move your fingers or your toes, you can't do it.
Okay, sounds good. I just say, like, without, like, trying to stay as still as possible, I say, we are getting out of here.
Good idea. Jeez, I don't know how you did that, but that was awesome. Please tell us about it when you're not like a statue.
I look over.
Getting out of here.
I look over at Adam, like, just a knowing glance of what that was to Adam.
give you a small nod, but keep a lookout, see if we can see any other. What are they? The Dreadfin Raiders?
Yeah. They have a rather ingenious mechanism. They inject themselves into the ships. As you climb down, you realize that there's a porthole on the front of the ship, so that cuts in through, can open out to allow the raiders inside of the ship.
I'm also sorry if you couldn't hear me too well. My microphone, I forgot, was a little higher on my headset because I was eating chips and I didn't want it to get picked up by the mic.
Yeah, you're good.
So there are raiders on the ship, or they
inside of the ships.
It's time to test out this abalone blade.
I thought we were getting out of here.
Well, they're on the ship.
You can do
Well,
both.
they're inside of the merchant ships.
I see.
Okay.
So, I mean, you've got your quarry. It's not quite how you would have wanted it, but you have it now.
Give me a second.
So we
Don't
still
do that,
need to
please.
get over to those ships if we want to get... I'm still good to go over.
Okay, okay. So, can they see us? Like, what is the deal here?
They are inside of the merchant ships, but for all they know, their submarine has already started going to work. They're unaware of the fact that you've managed to intercede here.
Okay, wait, so, hold on, do this...
How are we going to
is this
manage to
someone-
reposition is my question.
Well, you no longer have the hull breach, but your Rapscallion has gone. I mean, what is this? Is this like a Band-Aid situation? I think so. You're not losing water, but as like a consequence, I could like loosen the concentration on Sumasis Reigns and say that your ship takes damage in that way.
Joey is
What
seeing
is
their
the
ship
Rapscallion,
getting
by the way?
battered and beaten, and they want out.
Well, I'm sorry. Your ship is no longer getting battered.
Oh, okay.
That I should specify.
Cool.
Sumasis Reigns froze the submarine in its place and burst it. You're no longer taking on water or being raised.
Okay, then Joey probably wants
So
to
it's
reposition them.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
want to think Trey is just ruthlessly calling for Dane for help.
Let me think here. What are you trying to achieve? This may not require an outmaneuver roll.
Well, firstly, unlodge ourselves from the submarine. Secondly,
You're unlocked.
Oh, right,
You are
right.
unlodged.
I'm sorry, get away from the submarine. I would like to juxtapose the ship between the merchant ship and that submarine.
Just
Okay.
get me close enough to get over there.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
I think you're close enough so that you could swing over if you wanted to.
I want to first and foremost
Then
keep
I would
them
like to
from what
swing
they
over as soon as
want.
possible.
Well, I mean, you know what they want. They're there to raid the
I know.
ship or
That's
trade
why I want our
registry.
ship to be in between.
Okay. I mean, I think you're already close enough to do what you want. I still don't know what it is that you need to maneuver the ship for.
I'm sorry. So I can just do that. Can just happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
We don't need to. I don't think that needs to be put up to a roll because they're not sailing around. They are embedded in the other merchant ship.
Right.
They're preoccupied.
Sorry for the
You don't need
miscommunication.
to outmaneuver them. Yeah. If you want to get on the ship, you can break in or out.
I'm going to break into the closest ship then.
Okay. Give me that roll.
Sorry, I don't think I heard some of the things, mostly because I had to mute and go upstairs to get my dinner. Maybe I missed that bit.
Okay. Okay, nice. Choose one.
Let's take an obstacle.
Okay, so you managed to bust onto the... You managed to jump. I mean, look, actually.
Say I'm using my grappling hook, I've just like swung it over, swing over myself.
Okay, alright. Yeah, you managed to swing on while you hear the sounds of raiders interacting with weak-willed guards. As the deck of the ship catches fire, A black robed individual shouts from the deck. The Shadowheart Rebellion will tolerate Her Majesty no longer. Freedom for the upstart coast.
These assholes.
Cool, I support this. I'm going to go under the deck.
Okay,
Could
the deck is actively on fire.
Could I fire
But-
Lyle into the opposing ship?
You want to into the ship.
Yeah, using a cannon.
I think you're gonna paste him if you do that.
No, he's strong.
Is he? Is he strong
Axol,
enough to sustain?
he doesn't deserve that.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
He's just a man. He's just a little guy. Okay, not
Yeah.
a man, but like
He's just
Nah,
a
he's a
little
cannibal.
guy.
Based on stats, the Lyle is as strong as I am. So
oh, what the fuck?
I mean, he's going to take damage, but you can do it if you really want to.
It's a show. It's a show of force.
I feel like it's a
There's no
show
one
of
around
Dane's
this.
insanity,
The
and I
only-
like that even more.
Okay, just so we're clear, the only guy around to see this is the guy who just set one of the decks on fire.
That's-
Okay, maybe we'll save that for later.
Yeah,
That's kind of funny though. It's like
We'll
do
table
this
that
whole
psychological
Joey thing,
conflict.
and then there's just one
Mark
guy
that
in the
down as
back,
Plan
like,
B. Construct human cannonball surgery.
all right. But yes, please, you have scoped out where the map is, like for the trade registry. Do you want to go get it?
yes, I would.
Okay.
Because I'm on here.
Okay, well you're in, of course. You can already see stabbed through with a harpoon is one of the Dreadfin Raiders. Sorry, one of the Dreadfin Raiders has stabbed through with a harpoon several of the weak guards, holding the map case in his hand.
Looks like we're having fun down here. Hope you don't mind me joining.
One of them turns to you. Hey, you were on the ship before.
It's time to pull out the scythe. Let's see how this thing works.
You pull this thing out. Do we want to, like, initially I just had it as, like, this long blade. So is the implication that you went back for the Atlantean's arm?
So I took it from him. and
Yeah.
Killed him.
I know how this works. So you pull out this elongated skeletal arm with the abalone blade attached. It descends from the wrist. You know who Carver is. You know how this looks. But yeah, you're holding it one-handed. These four raiders like step back in terror as you pulled out this arm. Go ahead and give me a. I think that's enough to rattle them. Well, I mean, it could be actually. Roll to get into a scrap, and I will allow you to rattle them if you wish. Okay, you gain the ante, so you can give them rattled if you want to. So, what did we say the stats for the abalone blade was?
It's a 2 harm, poison, heavy, and there's something else.
Okay.
Yeah, poor. 2 harm, heavy, poison, and poor.
Okay, got it. You managed to cut down one of them with a swift strike. The poison, now that it's managed to congeal, swipes across his chest. He looks down in a panic. So, not initially feeling anything, as his wound flares up with purple ichor flying out in pain, crumpling to the ground.
This works better than I thought.
Jesus Christ.
Would you like to make them rattle?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Rattle. They've lost focus and will slip up at the worst moment. You take +1 when getting into a scrap with them in the future,
Not that I needed it.
but it's there for you.
It's there for you. Like a good friend.
Yeah.
Fear is everyone's best
on,
friend.
on a 10+, I don't think that they get a chance to respond. The raiders toss the raiders toss back the map container in a relay for keeps.
Sorry, what does that mean?
It means that if they don't win, they die. They've seen this. At this point, they are retreating, but you do have the opportunity to catch them while they're running.
No, they originally attacked us first. I'm gonna see this through to the end.
Okay, you can make a follow-up roll. Be sure to add +1 forward.
How is that done through this?
Okay, so on your character sheet, you should have the option to add +1 forward right below the Moves tab. I can roll it for you, or you can roll it.
I can't see where to do that unless it's very... No, I don't see where to do that.
Okay, well, I'll give you the +1. And you are...
Oh, wait.
You got it?
There's the forward thing there, but I'm not sure if that adds to it.
It does. It does.
Okay.
If
So
you...
it's just another...
Yes.
Get into the scrap, right?
Yes. So I'm looking for the option to... Yeah, that. I'm looking... Finger. Do you have that? Let's see. Take something.
While this is happening, I'd like to ask, is Joey in a position to do anything?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
So I'm at the ship. I'm on the ship. It is juxtaposed between the cargo air, the other ship, and the submarine, and Adam's on the submarine. I'm getting this right?
Yes. You can command the crew if you wish.
I will command the crew to sail towards the second submarine and try to take care of that.
Okay. Got that.
So, would that count as a command roll then?
Let me see here. Is that... Does this fall under that move here? So, a basic move together. With a command, you'll move the crew, not the ship. Is that okay?
Yeah. So...
Okay.
Should I roll command?
Yes, please.
Alright. That is a flat polish, and
Yep.
it did the toggle thing. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Okay.
That is a partial success. Alright, everybody.
So-
We're going to go in now. If anybody has any objections, state them now. Yada yada. You can hide underground. Under the boards until this is all over.
Okay, right. Okay, this is gonna probably kick some ass. The...
Hilarious to think that this whole time it has been standing as still as possible, completely frostbitten.
The crew ambles off onto the two of the ships that are not currently on fire, not the one that Adam dove into. They are making their engagements. They're making their engagements with the Driftwood Raiders underneath.
I would real quick also like to possibly assist Trey in getting to an area where he won't be knocked over onto the ground and not able to get up again. Like the Lego minifigure that
Just
he
throw
is.
him onto the fire. That'll warm him up.
Yeah,
There's fire over there. Warm him up.
you could spend a bond to help them break in.
I will do that. Alright,
Yeah.
Trey, we are getting you to safety. Thank you very much for your awesome ice thingy.
That was not what I entirely intended to do, but it did happen.
Well said.
Okay, go ahead and give me a break-in with +1.
You got it.
Or like, Trey needs.
Oh, right.
Let's see how this goes. Where's my...
That's blood.
Well, let me think. Actually, is this use a clever trick? Let me see. So clever trick. When you seize the upper hand or avoid a sticky situation. Yeah. That's gonna be vinegar.
So you use...
So yeah, roll.
That's
Roll to
with...
use a clever trick with +1.
Sorry, how do I add +1? Is that the forward thing?
Yeah, click to add +1 forward. Nice. Okay. On a 79, your tricks work.
Very good.
Catch. Your faces must tell you how you should follow through. You are frozen. You're gonna be frozen. Somebody needs to watch you so you don't accidentally fall into the burning ship.
I will help Trey with like a bucket of warm water.
Funny that you never thought to use your flame doubts. to try and defrost you.
But you know,
It's still new.
I don't think he's.
But
It's still new.
I also don't think he's in his right mind to think of that.
yeah,
I mean, it's also attached to him, so
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
insulating heat. One of those one of those like hot ice packs.
Amazing.
I also do assume that he has to have the use of his fingers to use the flame gout.
yeah.
No, it's more like a psychic connection thing.
Okay, that's new. I didn't know that that's how that worked.
Yeah, I mean, do you do any somatics when you use Samasis Reigns? It sort of just happens, right?
It doesn't specify. It has to be.
Yeah,
So would I be?
exactly. It's the same
So when
same rules, but yeah, it's done.
so when I'm using the flame gout, am I still doing like get to a scrap, or what am I using for that?
It depends on the case.
Gotcha.
I will say, like, if you want to use it like a weapon, it is going to get to a scrap. If you thought about using it in this way yourself, that would be use a clever trick,
Okay.
or even twist fate potentially.
I think I'm gonna save it because I don't want to set
Yeah.
our ship on fire.
Right. That would also be a good idea. Anyway, yes, Dane is watching, so that covers that part.
We're back to my fight.
Yes, yes, please. But give us.
The roll's there. It's under my first one.
It's under your first one, so that's a 12.
12.
So you could choose to see something from them unless you really want to kill these guys.
Can I seize the map case?
Yes, you can.
Okay. That's not gonna stop me from killing them, but I'm gonna do it.
I
Yeah.
seize
I
the
think-
means of production.
That comes later.
After we take care of we can go back to the mining outpost. We can take that over. I mean,
Right now, that guy from the Shadowheart Rebellion is seizing the means of production.
Yeah.
If it matters.
we can align with them.
Yeah.
Then kill them later.
That's how pirates
Yeah.
work.
Right.
I guess.
But yes. That's what I do. I take the map case and I'd love to just slice a dude's hand off and take his hand with
Oh.
the map case.
Oh, you sever this guy's hand at the wrist as both his arm and his hand begin to sputter with this purple liquor.
Oh, I love that visual.
He grabs his hand, not his hand, not anymore, his stubbed arm,
His nub.
screaming bloody murder as the ichor travels up his
Oh,
arm.
lovely.
The hand has already begun to mummify into this garish purple thing.
New trophy!
Okay. That's really
The-
interesting.
Dude, someone
The
use...
other two-
You're not here to see this, unfortunately.
The other two have abandoned reason and run to the back of the ship, not into their submersible.
Yo, someone use PK fire on this thing. This is like some straight up, what is happening?
It quite literally is. We are casting. We do be casting some PK flashes on them.
But yeah, right. Sorry. As I want to move the scene along a bit.
Yeah.
Of course.
But you guys are rolling too good. I can't give you guys complications. Actually, no. Now that I remember, you you have the ante again. If you want to give them a new condition or something else, I almost forgot. So what else can you do with the ante? So ante when you spend the bond or in your push an NPC to greatness or perform their action, give them or remove an emotion-based tag or trouble, use them as inspiration, and stand your ground. So you could thwart them right now if you want to. You can thwart their escape and bring this particular combat to a close.
I think that. Does Joey notice this at all? Or are they more so
Pretty sure I'm in a ship.
The combat underneath the ship is exclusive to Adam. This is all of him.
Right. Just wanted to see if I could help.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think-
no, he doesn't
No,
he's got this in the bag.
yeah, United, she's fucking killing this right now. You're doing great. You absolutely do not need help.
Yeah, but yeah.
I think it'd be nice to just let them be and leave.
Okay.
Scare the dreadfins of myself. You know, make them. What is it? Just scare these guys.
Intimidate?
Frighten them.
Okay.
Yeah, scare this guy with ghosts and ghouls right here.
Yeah. So, I think that the other the other raider turning to them, writhing in pain, is enough to cause these two to faint.
I hope they survive. I'll go back up to the flaming.
This is what I was referencing, by the
Yeah.
way.
You see this. You see the rebel chucking Molotovs onto the other ships.
Cool. Do they notice me?
I don't think they have.
Can I go back to our ship without being noticed?
You know what? Give me a breakout +1.
The +1 is from Tim.
Yeah, I think this guy is preoccupied.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you wanted to like recruit him, I think this guy isn't going to go down with the ship. I'm not sure if he even saw you board this thing.
I mean, before I went down, I said, cool, I support this.
Well, I didn't know that was in character.
But no, I might not have.
Okay.
I didn't have to. In my mind, that's just what happened. It was cool. Don't have to worry as much.
All right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me that breakout.
I'll just take a harm from the burning deck. It's there. I got a 10.
Okay. You managed to sin yourself. You take 1 harm. The crew still needs to is still fighting the others, while one ship has been consumed by a flame, and the other is begun to burn. 2 ships. What would you like to do? Do you want to kill them all, or have you gotten what you came for? I mean, it's up to you.
Were we asking
You.
what?
I'm
Sorry?
asking you guys at the table.
All of us? Okay.
Yes. So,
Joey
at this
definitely
point,
wants to
you
leave
have-
some impression on somebody personally, but I think that might be out of their
Yeah.
reach. So I think they'll just cut their winnings in this case and skedaddle with the loot.
I honestly
Yeah.
don't think there is much Trey can do in the state except for watch and try to gauge their next move, I guess. Because he's struggling to figure out where they're gonna go from here.
All right. I mean, that's fair. There's a number of options you can choose to do next. I mean, if you wish, let me see. When can I institute the downtime? So downtime moves. I think I want to. Let's see here. When you enter port to Westwell, wow, that way. Actually, you know what? I think, yeah, Harley. Let me ask you. Since you have shown the, since you have decidedly won this fight. Well, handily won this fight. What impression? Actually, is it time?
Gulp.
Or should that be
Time
another
for what,
encounter?
Mark?
What's a renown at right now?
1, I think.
1?
Okay, hold on.
Really made a name for ourselves that one time we did a
let
thing.
me see. Now, so, blah, 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 blah. Let me check it here. Hold on.
Nice noise music.
I think
Sorry.
it's hilarious to go up to a person and it's like, don't you know who we are? We're known for that one time we did a thing.
Don't you know who I am?
We did that one thing that one time. You know.
It was really impressive.
My entire goal of leaving people alive is to be remembered. I don't think they're gonna make it through.
Remember you they will in
let's
their
see.
nightmares.
At least they'll
Okay.
remember.
This is true. You absolute psychopath.
I
Bless
think-
you.
I think that this is going to be enough to bump you up to Renown 2 when you're done.
Yay!
You've stolen the map registry is at least 1 hoard of treasure.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
really?
Axol just got back. Axol, we're at 2 renown!
Okay, great.
You will be by by next downtime, and then when the ship fires. Okay, so we are still a ways off. Renown 4 is when I can pull that thing
I am so
out of my
terrified
sleeve.
of what that thing is now.
So
This is what
technically,
DMs
you have
love
not-
to do. Well, just
I
GMs
know,
in general.
I think that yeah, Tim, I made you a bit of a promise there in the DMs,
Yeah,
but
no, it's cool.
I think that's gonna need to wait until like maybe Renown 3. Like when you get past Renown 3, like when you're working on Renown 4.
Yeah,
Then we'll do that thing.
I think that.
But for now,
Or
you have sent a message.
or if I ever become hunted, that could become a thing.
Well, sorry, no, not Trey. I meant Adam.
Oh, other person.
Wait, do I mean Adam? No. Sorry, never mind. Forget I said anything.
Huh?
Okay, what were we talking about?
This is not me.
I'm so confused.
Where are we?
What is
Okay,
reality?
Okay,
America,
sorry.
explain.
Tim, I had something planned for you, but I realized that this situation is not high enough stakes
Yeah.
for that.
Nope, understood.
So we will come back to that later. I don't think it.
So, real quick, are we able to plunder this ship?
You've gotten what you came. You've
Well-
gotten what you came for, but if you, I mean,
The ships are also going
Yeah.
down.
yeah, I think you can't. You can't actually. You know what? I should have allowed you to do that. You can do it as the crew begins. Actually, you know what? You need to break out. You need to have your crew break out of
We'll
the ship.
command the crew to break out.
Okay.
Command roll.
I think
And I will use
Yes.
2 of my luck since the ship is going down.
well, hold on.
Sorry.
I will say, yeah, I think at this point I will give you a +1 forward because the Drift Raiders are rattled.
I will use 1 luck, not 2.
+2
Plus 4 to the roll. That
Plus
would have been
4,
bad if I
okay.
didn't use that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that would've been
so
really
that
bad.
is 11. So you break in or out. You just choose one consequence.
Okay. Consequence.
So
I will say that we
when
lose
suffer
track
harm
of
or
something
harm-
important.
Are you sure?
Actually,
I mean, I'll do it. I will do it if you want
we
me
did
to.
just get stuff. Alright, I'll say we
Yeah.
bring something nasty with us.
Ooh, okay. All right. In the scuffle, you managed to get the crew back, along with the black-robed individual. Death to pirate
Hey!
scum!
Can
We
I
didn't
shoot
wanna
this
do
guy?
that.
Is this guy a fucking idiot?
Yes.
What did he just say?
Death to pirate scum.
Okay, sorry, I thought you said something else.
Is this guy being like restrained, or is he just there?
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Well, as you manage to get back on the ship, you realize that the Shadowheart Rebeller had managed to see you. I think you could tell that he thinks you're in on. Sorry, one at a time. So to answer your question, is there a history check?
I don't believe so. Really quick, did
so.
that count as winning a
Let's
fight?
just size up.
Yes, I think that does count as winning a
Okay,
fight.
cool. Bonds refresh.
Okay, well, you're not out of the fight just yet.
Right, true.
By the way, if it wasn't clear, Trey said that out loud. He said the "is this guy a fucking idiot" line.
I think Joey's gonna do a double take on that
My-
one, but ignore it.
My answer's still the same. It's an astounding yes.
You're all the same, like those leeches from the circle. You're all in it. You're all in it to take it from us.
I'd like to hoodwink.
Ooh, okay. Tell me what you're trying to achieve.
I would like to say that this is gonna seem really stupid, but I'm going to say If you don't get off this ship right now, I will command my crew to burn it down with you on it.
Okay, let's not. Hold on.
It's
Oh,
a very
Agreed,
obvious
let's not hold
bluff.
on.
I know it can kind of be an obvious bluff, but that's why I'm spending 2 luck on it.
Okay.
I'm being
Well,
very liberal with my resources.
Okay, so when your lie or disguise must be convincing, that leaves your performance under the Fate's scrutiny. If they think your deception won't work because the lie is sloppy or your mark won't be fooled, your deception is broken before it can begin.
Alright, so do you want me to keep talking
So, you know what? I want to give you a chance.
You do realize
that
we're
please.
here for a suicide mission. This was
When
just
they
supposed
find-
to be a quick
When-
in, out, and then we combust, leaving no trace of our earthly belongings. We're like you in a way, some sort of... well... we see ourselves as belonging to some sort of higher power, and now that we've accomplished this goal that they set out for us, we can finally reunite on the other side as our spirits burn away.
Okay. Give me that roll, please.
Is a 9 plus tip.
Oh my goodness. We're doing too well.
Wait, sorry. So you rolled a 7.
I rolled a
and
9
plus 2,
plus 2, so that's an 11.
Wait, where's the plus 2 coming
I
from?
used 2 luck on it.
Okay, alright. So, yeah, he believes you. Let me see here. Unequivocally, yes. They bought the story for now. The fates reveal an opening or opportunity this gives you. He stops for a second. You're with the Shadowheart Rebellion? Oh my god, they told me I was gonna get reinforcements, but it's been hours.
I'm sorry
I
you
thought I was
didn't get
only
the
one.
memo.
I was ready to burn. To model myself. I'm so sorry.
Worry not, my friend. You too will get your chance, and I will see this as an opportunity to forgive and forget. As, of course, before
Wait, so I was here under the impression that we wouldn't win. So we could go home?
I suppose so. Make deal with all of your belongings and your bonds, and I wish you a pleasant burning, my friend. Just, we're in the middle of something here.
I mean, wait. Hold on. I'm stowed away. If you guys are here, I can go home, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Yes, you can absolutely go home.
okay. Whew, that's a relief.
Yes, you can kind of the laugh is out of
Awkward.
character.
It's got so awkward out of nowhere.
But so we'll be probably repositioning to find a better spot now that this one's been a bit there was a whole fight and we won. If you could leave us to do our burning, that would be nice.
What? Wait, huh? Wait.
We're taking them
Oh,
home,
wait,
Captain.
you want us
we're
to
done.
bring you
We're
home?
done here. The Dreadbin Raiders, the Obsidian Circle. We've sent the message. I think that we could do a bit more. I think.
Wait,
Right?
you are right. Yes, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get very confused in the spirituality. I'll give you a secret. This is one of my first missions. Well, not first, but I have been put in charge of this fledgling crew as a group decision. We see nobody truly worthy to be the best, so we put it to a vote, and I appeared to be the one in charge. You are right. We could do a bit more. You can go enjoy your time at home, and we'll scheme up some more. If you possibly have any ideas or any information to share, well, we wouldn't be too obliged of accepting some of that. But of course, if you...
Yes. I think I can do that for you.
Of course.
over to-
Lovely. Come into my
So
quarters, won't you?
He follows. suit.
I will whisper to one of the
Somebody-
crewmates, please rid the premises of all pirate-related things.
Pan over to Trey, who's just face palming.
It's so fucking fun. So there is a ritualistic burning that they do. That's so... Thank you so much, Brendan.
No, I think you made that up
okay,
entirely.
cool.
I am
As the fates, I'm gonna say that is canon. You
Oh my god,
managed
it's
to guess me. Yes.
Oh, I hate.
Or this guy at least was prepared to self-immolate. He stowed away, and he was prepared to burn all 4 ships and go down with them.
Oh my god. I'm so happy I decided to lie about that.
What?
That's the power of Hoodwink, baby.
I love lying in role-playing games.
Love spreading
I love
I
how
love
we
spreading information on the internet.
Dude, we straight up gaslit the fates.
We're literally... We gaslit instead of... We gaslit him into believing we were gonna gaslight ourselves.
Oh, this is the best.
Okay. In transition, perhaps.
Okay. Alright,
I
I,
gotta
think
compose
that
myself.
is... I think that is enough of a scene to get you into downtime.
Okay.
The World of Jaws is a Rapscallion actual play. All properties and entities are owned by their respective authors and artists, and you can find a link to all things used, including the game system by Magpie Games for Rapscallion, and links to the artists and songs used in this episode. If you enjoyed listening to this episode, please leave a rating and review on our Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Please check out this show and many others like it on the Cast Junkie Discord server with the link below in the show notes. And as always, thanks for sailing with us in the world of Jaws, and thanks for being a part of the worlds we know. Until next time.